Good afternoon, guys. I hope you guys are well. I want to just give you guys a very quick word. Okay, let me just turn on this fan. So this is something that I noticed, but I didn't think it was a word because I'm like, okay, do I notice this because it's happening to me, or is this an actual word and this is something that's going on? So I asked God this, okay? And the Lord actually told me yesterday, it was Mother's Day, so I didn't want to post. I wanted to just relax. But he told me yesterday as I was organizing some things, he said they're monitoring, okay? Monitoring. Then the Lord mentioned something specifically pertaining to newness. A lot of God's children, including myself, a lot of us were being blessed with newness. Like we're receiving new things because I can't say too much, but you know how like something has to be disregarded for something new to come in. And God gave me the example of like the Israelites always setting up camp in new areas, new directions and stuff like that. But this is pertaining to like not just like moving. So many of you guys are going to be moving as well. But this is also pertaining to like a new car, a new job, a new business, like just newness. Like the Lord is bringing you newness, okay? Newness, like where God had you was more like a layover stop. You go on a plane, you stop somewhere for a bit, and then you hop onto the plane to your destination, right? But many of you guys, you're receiving newness. And some of you guys, your newness was kind of like forced. For example, I spoke to someone today and, you know, they were having car problems, so they had to get a new car, but they're happy about the new car. That's like you being forced out of a situation into something new. That's a blessing, right? I had this very prophetic dream that I have to deliver after this video for a gentleman pertaining to his business. Okay, so if you are someone that has a business and you're having to relocate your business, watch the next video because it's very important, okay? But the person was upset in the dream and the Lord was talking about newness, how the relocation happened for a reason. You get what I'm saying? Same situation with me. The Lord said that his children are receiving newness around this time, but we have to protect our newness because there's a lot of monitoring. The Lord shifted things on purpose. Again, God's plan does not change, but the reroute, the GPS, the reroute to the destination can change. It doesn't change God's plan. It's just the reroute. So you may go on a plane. The plane may actually stop at a country that you didn't plan to stop at, and they said, hey, we have to change you planes because the fuel on this plane is not going to last and your safety is important. So a lot of you guys, you're forced out of a situation into something new because there was something that was too risky, something bad could have happened, or a situation where God is rerouting you because that's part of the plan, as in like he wanted to reroute you, but you were unaware of the reroute. And then some of you guys is to protect you because his plan is to prosper you, not to harm you, which means that this reroute was actually to save your life. I even posted a video about this like months back. Holy cow. Wow. So a lot of newness. So any of you guys that are receiving newness, new job, new home, new car, new business, whatever that is new, newness, whether you're being, you know, pushed into it organically where like there's no warfare attached to it, or you're being forced where there's it seems like everything's falling apart, but you're forced into this newness because of all the warfare. It's still part of the plan, but it's a lot of warfare. Embrace the newness because it's a reroute and something's going on, okay? Listen, the Lord knows how to throw people off, okay? And they're monitoring, so the Lord is doing everything, you know, possible in this moment to throw people off because a lot of them are trying to have control of your life, control of your whereabouts, control of your prophecy. Like they're just trying to control you, and they need specific information for their altars, for those who are fighting against black magic. And I know it has to do with sorcery and black magic because of the prophetic dreams the Lord has been giving me lately. He has been showing me goats. a lot of goats in the prophetic dreams. He's been showing me a person that I have a word for. He told me why they had to relocate their business, and I specifically spoke to this man in the dream, and I was prophesying to him in the dream, and the Lord was showing me exactly what was happening. So I have to do that after this video after. And I spoke to some people today who are going through same things pertaining to newness, and they've been having specific dreams as well, and I've been interpreting these dreams, and these dreams are a representation of their family doing witchcraft on them. Okay, so a lot of us are going through similar things because God is doing new things in our life. There's blessings coming forth for many of God's people, but some of us, we had to be forced out of something into something new, and then some of us were not forced into it, but you know, it had to happen, right? So embrace the newness, but also protect it. Okay, I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.